Hello everybody, and welcome to my presentation for MS587 assignment 3.1. This is my ebook and audio web application with Flask presentation. Okay, so for this assignment we have to make a basic Flask application with routes to display ebooks and play audiobooks. We have to have 5 ebook titles and contents using an AI text generator. We have to have text-to-speech in an MP3 format. We have to have some form of user interface and data handling to store ebook data as strings and manage ebooks as audiobooks as text files that are read by Python. Each line should be over-commented, should have a good user experience, and a YouTube video link, which is what I'm making right now. Okay. So let's get into the code. Alright, so for this assignment, I am using Flask. I'm importing Flask as Flask, and we're using another import send file render template string. This is how we initiate Flask right here. So Flask, this from all intents and purposes, it's a pretty simple interface used for website design. Basically, on a server side, the client side model. We do this by adding routes, and each route, you would basically, in layman's terms, each route for this presentation is going to be a function that is on a web page, basically. So I have these two as examples, index and greet, which was done in class, and basically it's in layman's terms, you're basically using this as a URL, right? Alright, so we have to make 5 different ones for 5 ebooks, and I did that. So we have the Magic Lantern, and then we have the Magic Lantern audio. Now these are both different routes. One is going to contain the file, the text file. The other one's going to contain the audio file. And then I have another function that ties these two together called read the Magic Lantern. And that's basically going to give us the web page. So you'll understand this in a minute when I show you it. So this read Magic Lantern contains some stuff in it right here, and that stuff, it contains links to download the story and the audio, and those links are basically these routes right here. Now that is basically rinse, wash, and repeat for every book that I have. I have the Magic Lantern, Azure Waves, I have Oliver and Comet, and then I have the Starlight Lounge, and the other one is the Story of Fizz. These are pretty good. These were all generated by AI. I basically gave the premise, the idea, to the artificial intelligence mechanism, in this case ChatGPT, and it basically came back with a couple of short stories for me, which I thought were actually really good. Being a screenwriter myself, I could tell you that without a doubt that these would be professional quality, and I was really impressed with it, to be honest with you. It's got me a little curious. Maybe the days of writing stories are over. Now it's basically just let an artificial intelligence handle it, right? Oh, not really. I don't think that the artificial intelligence is going to be a replacement for human creativity or ingenuity. And to be honest with you, I think that artificial intelligence will reach a zenith where you're going to find out that once you start asking these questions, it's going to keep pumping out similar answers. Like I could say, look, write a story about, the Story of Fizz, okay, which is basically a wizard who does this experiment, and it goes wrong, he flushes it down the sewer, and it becomes living or whatever. So there's only so many premises you can do with that, right? I mean, you can give or take anything in or out of that particular scenario, and the artificial intelligence will accommodate that accordingly. But it's always going to basically spit out something along the lines of what it came up with in the first place, if that makes sense. I've tried this a million times already, and it does seem like it's not infinite. There are finite solutions to it. So that's something to keep in mind with artificial intelligence, as of it is right now. Anyway, we have these stories, right? Okay, great. And then I have a landing page, which is basically the home page, and it's going to give you the option to basically select which story you want, what audiobook you want, and then by clicking on links, it'll take you to the other pages, and also each page has a way to get back to the landing page. So it's kind of like a contained ecosystem, and the fact that you can navigate through this and always get back to the beginning, which is the way I designed it. I do have some images in here. I have audio in here. I have all kinds of great stuff that we can use with Flask. I was actually kind of shocked how easy this was to do once you know the syntax. Anyway, that's the programming part of it. About 450 lines of code. Now let's get to the demonstration. So here is, hold on a second. We're going to do this the right way. We're going to do this way. We're going to do it live. How do you like that? Okay, so anyway, let's get into documents. This is where my program resides. I just wanted to show you that this is working right off the bat. So let's do the command, alright, then Python app.py. Okay, so now we have this. We'll copy that. We will put it in our browser. And this landing page. And here is the landing page for my assignment. So it's the front end right here is a library bookstore, and basically it has 5 different stories you can choose from. Now it gives you a picture, and it also has a link to each web page, and it has a summary of what the story is about. So if you were to go ahead and click on the link, it gives you another page, and basically it says the title up here, enjoy a collection of text and audio files for this story. You can download the story, download the audio, or return to the home page. So let's go ahead, download the story. You can see it downloaded it. Alright, sorry, but I did have a couple other ones, testing it out. Download the audio, return to the home page. Now if we go to my download section, today you see the Magic Lantern text and the MP3 file. If you open up the text, it's exactly what you want. It is the story in text format. If you click on the MP3,
in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a girl named Alara. She was no ordinary.
So you have the MP3 files there, and they do work with each one. We can go to Azure Waves, download the story, download the MP3 file, return to the home page, go back here. I'm not going to do them all, but I just wanted to show you that they are working. And this will give you the incentive, if you're interested, to go ahead and check.
In the azure depths of the ocean, where sunlight struggles to pierce through the layers of water, there exists a world of mystery and wonder. It was here.
So yeah, it's cool. If you want any of these stories or the MP3s, let me know and I'll send them to you. Otherwise, I probably will make some kind of a free website and try to put this up just to see how it goes. But anyway, so that's that. So I will go through and just show you that all of these things do work. Here's the page for Oliver and Comet. Here's the Starlight Lounge, which is actually pretty cool. And here is the story of Fizz. There you go. Okay, so we did the application. It is set up. We do have 5 ebooks. We do have the text-to-speech. There is a user interface, although be it simple. The alley handling, well, yeah, it's in text format. And we do have commented code, and there is a user experience and the video link. So that is that. So that is basically the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like what you see, I always love good grades. So thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful day.